evening and welcome inside Heart Health Park in the capital city of California. Sacramento Republic is playing host to San Antonio FC, the top team in the Western Conference. I'm Chris Tavares, joined alongside former Republic FC midfielder Adam Moffat. Tonight's match is presented by UC Davis Health. The Republic are coming off an emotional week where they got results in both of their Northern California derbies. Most recently, a 1-1 draw on the road against Oakland, and most notably, a 2-0 win over MLS side San Jose a week and a half ago from right here inside Heart Health Park to advance to the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open Cup later this month. And Adam, that win is indicative of how Sacramento has been playing at home, undefeated with a 7-0-2 record. So what is it about playing here that truly gives the Republic a home field advantage?
Yeah, no place like home this season for the Republic. 20 goals scored, 5 allowed, including the Open Cup. That crowd acts as a 12th man, and it's going to be vital tonight that they show up because San Antonio fight and battle. So to get the win, Sacramento has to match that intensity. It's going to be a good one.
We always hear Mark Briggs talking about turning this stadium into a fortress. We will see if Sacramento is able to do that. It is Sacramento Republic FC and San Antonio FC coming up right after the break.
How do you build a community that thrives? By staying active, by working and playing together, and by building strong bones and bodies with food that's simple, local, and fresh. Crystal Creamery has proudly supported Central Valley athletes and athletic programs since 2012. Because when you nourish a community, the community thrives. Crystal Creamery, simple, local, fresh.
This is the look of a little girl with big dreams, but only one last hope. A girl whose organs were shutting down as she was growing up. A girl who finally found her spotlight when she found her specialist. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy. This is the look of a woman who fought cancer for years with no answers. A woman who bravely championed her own health and found a doctor who'd do the same. A woman whose ending was rewritten when she found remission. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
Welcome back inside of Heart Health Park, where Sacramento Republic FC is getting set to take on San Antonio FC in this USL Championship match. Our Western Health Advantage player to watch for Sacramento is Connor Donovan. He's going to have his hands full tonight, Adam.
He certainly is. Two big boys he's going up against, and Dylan and Collier up top, so he has to organize stuff. Set pieces are going to be massive tonight. You'll see the size of the boys on San Antonio. They are big boys. So Connor Donovan, big night for him, big night for Dan Casey, big night for Lee Desmond at the back.
And our Western Health Advantage player to watch for San Antonio is Mitchell Tainter. This is a guy that Sacramento fans and these players are plenty familiar with.
Yeah, I spoke about the big boys up front. They got some big boys at the back as well. Mitchell Tainter's one of them. People here are familiar with Mitch. He loves to compete. He loves to battle. Might remember how things ended last time they visited here last year. Mitch was involved in that, so I'm sure the fans won't let him live that down, but keep an eye out for him. 4 goals already on the season. He'll be up for this one.
I've heard stories about that matchup last time and how Tainter reacted to one of those goals. He's one of 3 players for San Antonio that has 4 goals on the year. We take a look at the starting lineup. Sacramento coming out in a 3-5-2.
Yeah, but look for Keko, look for Rodrigo Lopez, the veterans, the creative players getting the ball to their feet. They can make good things happen.
And on the other side for San Antonio, a similar tactical lineup, another 3-5-2.
Yeah, for them, we just spoke about the two big boys up top, Dylan, and you have Collier, who's going to be up there with them as well. They play direct. They're not going to pass around too much at the back. They look to get forward quick, so Sacramento's got to be ready for it.
A physical team, San Antonio likes to kind of get in the opponent's head. We'll see if they try and do that in opponent territory. You see their head coach right there, Alan Marcina. He's in his third year with San Antonio. Mark Briggs, of course, on the other side, also in his third year with Sacramento. Our referee tonight is Michael Radchuk as he blows the whistle, and we get this thing started. Nope.
Almost. Let's try that again.
Someone jumped the gun, myself included.
I tell you what, they're eager. That's a good sign.
Take two.
Go. I think we know where the ball is going to go here.
Yeah, they showed their hand a little bit. Again, it is Sacramento and San Antonio. San Antonio, the top team in the Western Conference. They have 27 points. No team in all of the USL has more points than them. An early whistle. Sacramento, meanwhile, below the playoff line as it stands right now, but we are still early in June. They have 16 points. They are in 8th place in the Western Conference. They're 4-3-4 in USL play. As we mentioned in the Open, undefeated at home, as you see Mark Briggs right there, 7-0-2 here inside of Heart Health Park. Dami Villadair was with the throw-in. Early on, teams just kind of like to try and feel each other out, see how the match is going to go, huh?
It can be, or you can go straight at them. We saw San Antonio straight from the whistle, trying to win that ball back. So that's how they operate. They like to get up in your grill. So they don't expect too much time and space. Dami Villadair, good chance to whip one in here.
And it's into the box, but San Antonio able to defend it. But Sacramento quickly recovers it. Luis Felipe trying to make something happen, coming down the near sideline. Clearly trying to find a way to get it in, but it'll be a corner kick, an early set piece for Sacramento. They have to be happy with that.
Yeah, that's a good start. Luis Felipe getting forward, getting his team the corner kick, and it's always good when you have this man, Rodrigo Lopez, standing over the ball.
As we saw in that U.S. Open Cup against San Jose, it was Rodrigo Lopez with the corner kick that set up Luis Felipe for that opening goal. Goes short into Kecko and right back to Lopez. Lopez looking for a shot, sends it in with his left foot, but sails it high, so Sacramento will fall back onto defense now as San Antonio will get its first shot.
Yeah, it was good play by Roro. It doesn't have the speed that maybe he wants. Never the fastest. I played with him before, and neither was I, but just so crafty. You think he's going to play that ball in, cuts, he'll be disappointed he doesn't get that ball into the dangerous area there. But it's been a bright start for the Republic. Getting a corner kick early, keeping the ball in San Antonio's half.
That replay was presented by Citizens Business Bank. Excuse me. Sacramento trying to defuse this threat from San Antonio. San Antonio into the box, the cross, but Sacramento able to head it away. And Kecko gets it now, trying to make a run. He's got Douglas Martinez ahead. But Jordan Farr is able to corral it.
This is where you can see a lot of that ball just getting put forward from San Antonio. They're not going to mess around too much at the back. Pass it around. They like to be direct. They like to get forward. And you know what? They're sitting top of the league, so it's working for them.
It's known as the beautiful game, but the way San Antonio plays, it isn't always the prettiest, is it?
It's not, again, but it's being effective. You know, you can say you might play some pretty soccer, play the beautiful game, but if you're not getting results at the end of the day, that's kind of what matters.
How pretty can it be if you're not winning, right?
Yes, exactly. Danny
Vitiello into midfield. and it is Sacramento ball. Jack Gurr with the throw in. Luis Felipe trying to get a little bit of momentum. Matt LaGrassa with the header. Back to Felipe, battling for it. But San Antonio comes up with it, but an errant pass, and it is once again Sacramento's ball. We mentioned already Mitch Taintor being a familiar face, but a little connection between Matt LaGrassa and Justin Dillon. They were college teammates at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, so plenty familiar with each other there. Matt LaGrassa, of course, a local product near the Sacramento area from Elk Grove, went to Pleasant Grove High School.
Cal Poly, what's the Mustangs over there? Or?
I'm still trying to figure out what all the mascots are out here in California.
I knew maybe an animal. I might be right with that. We'll find out that one.
The beauty of technology.
There we go.
We can find out. Kecko trying to make something happen, loses his footing though, but remains Sacramento ball. You should have made a bet, Adam, because the Mustangs.
I was right with the Mustangs. Oh, I should have. The Mustangs. I knew it was an animal, but
an animal is typically a safe bet with a mascot. One of the things that always throws me off in soccer, though, you so infrequently have mascots to call teams. It's usually just Sac Republic or Republic FC, but there's no mascot that goes with the team.
Yeah, a little bit different. Taking the more traditional, maybe European.
Certainly.
Yeah, there. I think some teams do have them.
I feel like in the MLS, certainly the older teams did. You've got the San Jose Quakes, the LA Galaxy, but the new era, new teams coming into MLS, one of the newest teams, Austin FC, they had no mascot. Their logo was a tree, but can't very well be the trees.
The trees, no.
Unless you're Stanford.
And when I was at the Timbers with Timber Joey, who'd come into the stadium with his chainsaw, he's a real life mascot, that guy.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Chainsaws always make things exciting.
You'll see here, this is where San Antonio likes to just look for that second ball, get up and compete with the first one and see where the second one falls. And
box, and it'll be a goal kick for Danny Vitiello. Sacramento able to defuse that threat.
That's just where you have to be careful. It's always that second ball. Where's it going to fall to? Mitchell Taintor got a goal last week from just following in off a second ball.
Your Sac Republic are on the road next weekend to take on Detroit City FC for the first time in club history. Kickoff is set for 4:30 p.m. on Saturday, June 11th. The match will be available on Fox40.com and ESPN+. As Vitiello gets set to kick it away. Luis Felipe looking for it. And it goes out of touch. Vitiello well off his line, but no threat, no worries. We're only about 9 minutes into this match, and I already have to make a correction. My brother, who lives in Southern California, told me you just call it slow. You don't say everything out. It's not San Luis Obispo, so Cal Poly slow.
Slow, there we go.
Shout out to our extra producer down in Santa Barbara.
This is where get Kecko on the ball in these positions.
Looking ahead to Douglas. Ooh, Martinez misplayed. It seems like the ball just kind of caught between his legs, and he wasn't quite expecting it.
It was a good run, similar to what we saw a few minutes ago between the two of them, and just that time Douglas just couldn't get the ball at his feet, just stuck underneath him. But Kecko a couple times picking that ball up between the midfielders and the back line of San Antonio, and that's where he's a threat.
And San Antonio now trying to come up with a threat of their own. Connor Maloney. but it ends up with Rodrigo Lopez off his chest. But Mohamed Abu trying to make something happen out of bounds. Both teams trying to plead their case, and Sacramento wins out. So Dami Villader will throw it in. Matt LaGrassa now looking for Kecko, but the touch a tad heavy. And we have a foul. And Dan Casey was not happy with that whistle.
A game Dan Casey enjoys. He enjoys the physical side of the game and he's never want to back away from a challenge. Him, Justin Dillian and Elliot Collier up there are gonna have a real good battle tonight.
They might make this game resemble more of what Americans call football with how physical San Antonio likes to play. Here's the free kick, and Vidiello quickly catches it, eliminates the threat. Looking for Matt LaGrassa, and LaGrassa, you figure, will try to make something happen. He was probably hoping for Rodrigo Lopez to go on a run, but Lopez lost his footing, so now it's Luis Felipe over to Dan Casey, but again, Kecko loses his footing. This turf looks a bit slippery rather. San Antonio. And Connor Maloney's kick is wide left of the goal.
Not a good sign here. Rodrigo Lopez just kind of lost his foot in the sideline there. I don't know if it's maybe twisted his knee in the wrong way, but it's never a good sign when a guy like him's needing a little bit of treatment, so we'll see. Hopefully it's just a little pinch and he's able to continue.
Lopez, certainly the heart and soul of the team, the first ever signee in Sac Republic history. He's now in his third stint with the team. But that might be something to watch out for the rest of this match. We saw two guys go down in quick succession. Lopez appeared to be affected a little bit more than Kecko, but something to keep an eye on with this turf. But here comes San Antonio trying to make something happen. Into the box. Oh. Don't know if Vidiello got a hand on that one, but that was a dangerous threat from San Antonio. The first really great shot we've seen from either team. We've got a replay coming up here.
Yeah, Jack Gurr pinched in a little bit to go for the ball, and that frees up the space for Traore. Just as he crosses this, it takes a deflection off Gurr. Thankfully for Vitiello, it just goes right across the face, of his goal, and that's what you got to watch for. Traore on that left-hand side, Maloney on the right-hand side, and then on the other side you have Jack Gurr and you have Dami Villader. These wing backs for both teams, very dangerous, love to get forward. It's almost a little gamble anytime you do go forward. You got to make sure you're covering at the back.
During that replay, Douglas Martinez was down for a moment but came back up, as you saw, getting a hand up from a teammate. And now Sacramento will try to get something going on offense, but Mitch Tainer says not so fast. And now San Antonio trying to make something happen. Deshane Beckford with a shot, but quickly defected by Connor Donovan. But that sets up a corner kick for San Antonio, their first set piece of the night. Rather, first corner.
First corner kick, and this is where they've had a lot of success this year. Might not necessarily be that first ball, as I mentioned earlier. It's that second one. You got to be alert. You got to stay with your man.
They play it short.
This one.
Deshane Beckford, and again sets up another corner kick for San Antonio. Mohamed Abu will once again take the corner. Beckford near him again, but Abu sends it in, and Sacramento's able to head it away, but Connor Maloney is there and he sends it back. PC trying to push it forward. But Villader is able to clear it away, and a potential opportunity for Kecko, but Instead, San Antonio back to Jordan Farr, and we start over. Sacramento ball. And San Antonio quickly cuts off Kecko.
Good ball by LaGrassa. That's what the Republic have to do. Get out to that other side.
Villader up to Roro. Roro trying to keep control, possession of it. It's going to be a throw-in. Or not. Radchuk says the ball's going the other way. Let's take another look at it.
Yeah, might have got that one right. It was a good challenge. And you just see that ball might have just popped up off Roro there. Hard to tell. Real tough one. Good challenge though. Had to be.
Ball still in the defensive third for San Antonio as they try to clear it out. Abu sends it across the way. Over to Gigi Traore. Traore trying to make it all happen on his own right now. He finds Maloney. And Villader is there to intercept it. Lopez ahead to Douglas Martinez. Martinez playing 1-on-2 though, but he'll throw it in. Luis Felipe there to receive it. Sends it back to LaGrassa. LaGrassa over to Dan Casey. Connor Donovan to LaGrassa, and Sacramento trying to find a way to penetrate the San Antonio defense. Celebrating its 75th anniversary, Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. Choose what you play with at selectsportamerica.com. Select League's Choice, Player's Choice.
This is where a lot of patience there. It wasn't on for Dami Villader. Brings it back around. Now they look to go down the right-hand side. Roro dropping out there. And Jack Kerr's always a great outlet on that right-hand side, but it might be the same here. Not forcing the issue, keeping the ball, making San Antonio move, and just waiting for that right time when that space opens up.
Lee Desmond to Villader. Seems like, how much is it patience versus just unable to find a way to break through and get the attack going?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both, but that's what Mark Briggs wants to see. Just not just kicking the ball for the sake of it. It's finding those holes, and you hope by keeping the ball longer, you know, it's maybe just someone just missing their mark, and that's when that opportunity can come up. But you can only do that if you have the ball as well. So
certainly. No score in the 18th minute as Jack Kerr gets to throw it in. And he's got it yet again. And it'll be a throw-in in the attacking third for Sacramento. Kerr once again with the ball in his hands. Sacramento's in the box, but San Antonio able to quickly clear it out. Now Elliot Collier. Dan Casey. And that ball almost leaves the stadium. Rodrigo Lopez. Lee Desmond now to Villader. Villader trying to find a hole back to Desmond. San Antonio being aggressive with its defense. Kecko now. Casey to Lopez. Lopez's pass is intercepted. And here comes Abu looking ahead. Justin Dillon. Deshane Beckford, and Lee Desmond is there with the defense. And Kecko now gets taken out. A hard tackle, and we're going to see a booking here. Fabian Garcia gets the yellow card, and Kecko is still down. Mark Briggs looks a bit incensed. Radchuk checking on Kecko as he slowly starts to get up. This was, I don't even know if you can call this a tackle even.
Yeah, no doubt about that there. Keiko knows he's coming. Garcia doesn't slow down. First yellow card of the game, probably won't be the last. I'd be very surprised if it is the last.
Certainly with the way that San Antonio likes to play physical, they like to do a lot of chirping, a lot of trash talking, try and get in their opponent's head. That'll be something Sacramento has to be bigger than and not let that affect how they play or their aggressiveness. Keiko from Lopez. Keiko ahead to Douglas Martinez. Martinez into the box, but it'll be a corner kick for Sacramento.
That's just a few times Douglas Martinez needs to sort his feet out a little bit, have a look at the ball, and Keiko sliding him in and just can't corral that first touch. Because if he does, he's in a great position. He's making some fantastic runs. It's just being ready for that ball coming.
Another look at this one. Citizens Business Bank replay. Keiko to Martinez, and Martinez quickly lost it, but on the corner kick, Rodrigo Lopez sends it in, and Martinez with the header, but it sails high of the crossbar, and nothing doing for Sacramento on that, but a good look for the Republic.
Yeah, good ball in by Roro. Douglas Martinez gets across the front post. And just a little too much on that. Goes over the bar, but here's a chance
Martinez,
here.
Top of the box, looking for a shot. Off to Keiko. And Jordan Farr corrals it as San Antonio was able to diffuse that dangerous threat from Sacramento. The fans here not too happy with how that one all unfolded.
Yeah, I think the fans were looking for a pass back there.
Certainly appeared like that could have been the case.
Yeah, unintentional, so obviously good chance for Douglas Martinez, and I think it's Beckford that follows in, or Abu, but he's not meaning to pass that back to the goalkeeper. But I like the fans' alertness right there, just trying to get it, trying to influence the referee. But again, if it's not intentional, then the goalie's well within his right to pick it up.
And that's something that Mark Briggs has talked about ad nauseum in such a positive way about how much these fans can affect the game, how much they can make for a positive atmosphere, actually help the team, give them that little extra push that they might need, especially late in the game. And you saw it, as good of an atmosphere as you will ever see. As San Antonio into the box, Vidiello picks that one up and kicks it away, looking for Douglas Martinez. Martinez can't get there in time as Farr corrals it, but as I was saying, during the U.S. Open Cup win over San Jose, an MLS squad, and this was as good of an atmosphere as you will find anywhere, as Villader tries to get this one out. Luis Felipe now, and it'll be a throw-in for San Antonio. USL Championship newcomers Monterey Bay FC welcome Western Conference contenders San Antonio FC to California. Don't miss a minute as the USL on ESPN continues Saturday, June 11th at 3 p.m. Pacific on ESPN Deportes. A throw-in now for Sacramento. Villader looking for his target. It's Luis Felipe who sends it right back, and Villader kicks it away, and it is San Antonio now in control. Mitch Tainter, the former Republic player, and it'll be a goal kick for Danny Vidiello. We're in the 24th minute now, no score. Mark Briggs encouraging his team. Vidiello looks like he's having a hard time communicating to his guys what he wants them to do, so a little reset here with...
Yeah, you have a choice. You can play it short or play it long, and
he clearly wants to play it long.
I liked him for playing it long, and as a goalkeeper, you get to see the whole picture from back there, and he's obviously seen the risk versus the reward there, and the risk was too high.
Justin Dillon, you have Connor Donovan with the tackle, sends it to Keiko. Keiko now trying to settle his side down as Casey sends it back to Vidiello. Vidiello just kicks it away. So it'll be a throw in for San Antonio from around midfield. And Martinez is down. And it looks like we're going to have a booking here from referee Michael Radchuk, or at least a stern talking to. Martinez is up. And this looks like it'll be more of a warning than anything else to Yasser Kamiri. Let's take another look at this, see what exactly happened.
A little too physical. Good job, Douglas Martinez, putting his body in the line. A good chance for Villader here.
Off the free kick from Lopez. Villader sends it in, but no one is there. But you've got Matt LaGrassa near the corner trying to make something happen. Another kick. And it sails high and wide. Donovan was there hoping to try and see if he could make something happen, but unable to. Learn from the best this summer at our Republic FC summer camps and clinics presented by Rayleigh's. With 10+ camps across the region, there's something for every kid to enjoy. In addition to skills and lifelong memories, every camp participant will also take home a t-shirt, ball, and a free ticket to an upcoming match. For more information, visit sacrepublicfc.com/camps and clinics.
School's off.
For the summer.
Yeah, school's off for the summer. There we go. Yeah, so long first week with my kids at home, so sign up for those camps, get them busy, get them out learning some stuff.
A long first week, and we're only a week in.
A 1 week, with 10 weeks, 9 more to go, I think it is.
Who's counting though, right?
No, yeah, I've got a chart. No.
Keko trying to find some space, passes it ahead to Douglas Martinez. Martinez with a touch on it, but can't maintain possession. So far, sends it, and this will be a foul on Lee Desmond. He disagrees, but I've never seen somebody welcome a foul. Always have to put up some protest. School being out for the summer, that song by Alice Cooper always reminds me of the movie Dazed and Confused. Fantastic start of summer movie.
Yeah.
Another look at this foul on Desmond.
He not only gets somebody, heads the ball off his head as well.
It's a double whammy.
Yeah, double whammy. Once again, Abu's just going to look to play this in to the big guys, the trees, San Antonio. It's that second ball you got to be careful for.
And San Antonio has plenty of size. And there is the shot, but no real threat. It'll be a throw-in for Villader.
I don't know if that counts as a shot if it goes out for a throw-in.
It took a hard turn.
Yeah, it did.
Villader in his corner trying to get out, looking for Lopez. Lopez to Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe turns it over, and Villader tries to take advantage, but instead it's a dangerous opportunity for San Antonio in the box. LaGrassa off of his back sends it away. And Gigi, Traore, trying to make something happen on the attack, but that'll be a throw-in as that ball goes off of Jack Gurr. Keko now trying to clear it out, looking for Martinez. Those two have been looking for each other all night, but Martinez just hasn't quite been able to take advantage. But here comes Luis Felipe. But instead it's a turnover, and Abu with the kick into the box. And now San Antonio will try and take advantage as you have Maloney back to Abu. Kamiri to Abu. Taking their time at midfield as Abu now to Justin Dillon. Dillon into the box. He was looking for PC, but Lee Desmond was there, able to break up the threat, but that now gives San Antonio a corner kick.
Yeah, it was a real good opportunity. It was a good run by Justin Dillon into the left-hand channel, and if he can get this ball over, you see Justin, it was Elliot Collier was all by himself right in the middle of the goal, and good cover by Lee Desmond. What happened there was Connor Donovan gets sucked out. Lee Desmond has to cover in the central point, but got to be careful. That ball goes over there. Collier's looking at opening the score.
San Antonio certainly feels like it's got the momentum right now. They've been on the attack more lately, it feels like, than Sacramento has, as the corner kick comes in. Looking for Kamiri, but instead it'll be Felipe who takes it, and here's an opportunity for Sacramento rather. Rodrigo Lopez ahead, trying to find Keko, but instead it ends up with San Antonio, and here they are on the attack again. Luis Felipe now for Sacramento. Villader.
I think the Republic have to try and keep the ball a little bit better. Once that pressure comes though from San Antonio, when you're just kicking it long and you have those big guys at the back, it's not a high percentage chance that Keko's going to be winning it.
A little bit of a miss-hit there from Matt LaGrosse, it appeared, but Lee Desmond able to corral it and send it away. It's at midfield as Kamiri across to Tainter. And here comes Sacramento, a little defense trying to create some offense. And it'll be Jack Gurr, rather Martinez. And here comes Keko. Feel like an opportunity here for Sacramento, out to Villader on the near side. Villader inside the box, crosses it with his left foot, and San Antonio has to just clear it away. It'll be a corner kick for Sacramento.
Good job, Dami Villader, in that 1v1 situation. Just finding a space to put a good ball in the box, and PC taking no chances. Roro was the man who won it back. PC just had to put that ball out for a corner kick, but that's another set piece right here for the Republic, and get the big guys coming up.
You can hear the fans getting into it, excited for what the potential is for this corner kick. Stomping their feet here in the stands at Heart Health Park as Villader will take the corner for Sacramento. He's got Keko near if he wants to play it short. But Radchuk having to play his job of referee in the box. Everyone kind of gathered near the spot. And you've got Farr certainly trying to direct his guys, tell them what he wants them to do. Desmond and PC both having a conversation with Radchuk. Desmond seems a little more calm in this one than PC does, the Brazilian. And here we go with the corner kick. Villader taking it, the arm is up. Sends it in. And San Antonio heads it away. But Jack Gurr is there, tries to send it back into the box, but that San Antonio defense seeming rather impenetrable right now as Rodrigo Lopez now kicks it back to Gurr. Desmond coming back. BDLO well off his line, looking like an extra man on the field for Sacramento. And Keko mishits it, and it'll be San Antonio with the throw-in.
Yeah, just a little bit just off a few of those passes, you know. It's slowing the flow for the Republic. If they can connect those passes, keep the ball, move it a little bit, shift San Antonio around, but it's a good play by Keko here, but it's just been slightly off with their passing.
Keko's trying to make something happen, looking for Lopez. Lopez trying to find Martinez, but instead it'll be San Antonio. San Antonio's ball. Can't watch the match, Turn on Sirius XM FC, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access every Tuesday night at 4 p.m. Pacific. Plus, hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the SXM app. We are now in the 35th minute. 10 minutes plus stoppage time left in the first half. It'll be a free kick for San Antonio at about even with the bottom of the circle at midfield. San Antonio's had plenty of attacking opportunities, it appears. Sacramento, though, has yet to concede a goal. As this one goes into the box, and Vidiello picks it up, holds it tight, and then throws it into Dami Viader. Viader looked like he wanted to go on a run, but pulls back a little bit. And now it's Matt LaGrassa who crosses it ahead to Martinez, but Martinez can't get there. Instead, it's Keko who ends up with it. Off to Gurr to Keko, and now San Antonio has it, but a miss hit. So Sacramento will reset as Connor Donovan off to Lee Desmond. Lopez down the near side. LaGrassa.
It's much better by the Republic.
Lopez, right-footed shot, and a great save by Jordan Farr, but that sets up a corner kick. That was the best shot that Sacramento has had all night. Near memories of that second goal for Sacramento that Lopez had in that win over San Jose.
Yeah, he struck that one well, Rodrigo Lopez, but it comes about from being a little bit more patient, finally waiting for the opportunity to come up, and he caught it real well. It's a good save by Farr. Another corner kick coming up.
That angle you can see.
Comes about the composure, staying on the ball, moving them around, wait for the opportunity to come up.
Farr had to go full extension on that one. Rodrigo Lopez keeps it short to Keko. Keko sends it in, and it's in the back of the net. Sacramento is on the board. Douglas Martinez with the header off of the set piece, and Sacramento has a 1-0 lead.
What a fantastic goal, Douglas Martinez. It's been a while coming, but it comes from the set piece. Once again, Sacramento goes short. Rodrigo Lopez, Keko. Great ball in by the Spaniard. Douglas Martinez, right place, right time. 1-0 Sacramento. 10 minutes before the half. That is a fantastic way to get your name on the score sheet right there. Martinez, no chance for Farr in the goal.
That is the 4th goal this season for Douglas Martinez. And welcome back. He missed that last match against Oakland because of a suspension due to a red card. And I am sure Sacramento is happy that he is back in the lineup. That goal in the 37th minute, the header from Martinez, gives Sacramento a 1-0 lead over San Antonio right now.
Mark Briggs spoke about it this week when he was interviewed, that the goals are coming from different areas. Obviously, there's concern when Roro goes down. Once again, it was Garcia involved. He has to be careful, already has a yellow card, but Mark Briggs spoke about it. The goals have been coming from different areas. Luis Felipe's got a few, but great to see your striker getting a goal, getting some good confidence, so good for him.
Now the danger for Sacramento comes in resting on its heels a little bit. You always have to be wary of the next 5-10 minutes after you score a goal, because that's when the other team's going to try and take advantage of you, maybe letting up a little bit after you feel good with that goal.
For sure, and something to be careful of. It's an interesting way Garcia getting the leg up there, almost kicked himself right in the face. But just over 5 minutes left of this half for the Republic. They got to stay tuned in. Again, you'll see a little bit of a response here from San Antonio.
Crystal Creamery, the freshest dairy from the Central Valley since 1901. Last time I did a game with you, Adam, we talked about Crystal Creamery. I was thinking ice cream. We weren't sure if Crystal Creamery has ice cream, but my friend Ross, who was listening in, did the research. My boy Red Ross down in Texas said, yes, there is ice cream. So
they do have ice cream.
I've yet to have it.
Yeah, and I believe, I want to say, Keiko driving forward here.
Sacramento back on the attack just shortly after that go-ahead goal. San Antonio quickly diffuses it though, but it'll be a throw-in, so Sacramento can stay on the attack here.
And I want to say, if through the summer any kid comes showing their youth soccer jersey, they get a pint of ice cream from Crystal Creamery here.
Define kid, define youth. Could I show up?
I don't know. I might be wearing a youth jersey.
Yeah. A medium.
Yeah. Belly button showing, but yeah, I believe that's what the club's offering. So get yourself out here. If it's a hot one during the summer, which it will be, you can get yourself some ice cream.
But a hot one in the summer, that's how it should be. People complain about the heat in the summer. I welcome it because it feels comforting. But as we're talking about the heat, it's an overcast day right now as we speak. It's in the low 70s, 70 degrees on the dot. We might get some rain later on. Our weather guy, our forecaster back at Fox 40, Dennis Shanahan, said we might get some rain in the second half, maybe some drizzles in the first half. I think it might hold off. Looking at the sky right now, my amateur meteorologist skills.
Yeah, we'll see. Rain in June, we'll take that.
Sacramento will always take that.
Yeah.
It feels a fantastic night here at Heart Health Park. Not cold, not warm. Great weather as Sacramento tries to go on the attack yet again, trying to add to that 1-0 lead. But instead, San Antonio coming with the counter. But nothing doing as Sacramento clears it out. But here comes Abu, LaGrassa. Keiko trying to maintain possession. And the referee, Radchuk, will simply give it to him. And here comes the booking. That is PC getting a yellow card, the second yellow card for San Antonio tonight. And that one appeared to be a little bit more because of not the play on the field necessarily.
No, well, he's trying to slow the play down, stand in front of it. Matt LaGrassa using his experience, just kicking it off him and stop the play. Yellow card. LaGrassa doesn't kick that ball there. There's no yellow card for PC, and LaGrassa knows exactly what he's doing. So does PC. He's trying to slow the play down, but
now with San Antonio trying to slow the play down, with PC doing that, LaGrassa obviously trying to take advantage of it as this one goes into the box but is cleared out. Is that a sign that San Antonio is maybe a little worried, or is this just them trying to get to the half and regroup there?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Felipe breaking the challenge again.
Cleared away by San Antonio. They're going to try and turn this into something, but Lee Desmond gets to the ball first. He's on a run now. Crosses it to Keiko. But Keiko's touch is off, and it'll now be a throw-in. Villader will have the honors, but Sacramento still able to be on the attack here. Villader into Martinez, trying to sneak in from the box. Nice heel pass by San Antonio.
Few minutes left in this half. I think San Antonio would love to go just with this 1-0, get in, regroup. Republic definitely on the front foot right now towards the end of this half.
And that was something that we heard Mark Briggs talk about, wanting to play on the front foot against this San Antonio team. Join the charge for a clean Power City at cleanpowercity.org. So San Antonio has possession right now, trying to answer that Goal from Sacramento in the 37th minute. Villader trying to get underneath this one. He's able to, but sends it right to San Antonio, and Dillon's shot sails high above the crossbar, so it'll be a goal kick for Vidiello.
That's exactly what they're looking for. That long ball. Mitchell Tainter's just getting the ball. He's just looking long. Second ball's falling down. You've got to be alert, Justin Dillon. Just a little too much on that. Sends it over the bar, but there'll be plenty more of that in the second half as well. The Republic got to stay tuned in. Make sure second balls, they're alert to where those strikers are at.
It was a good job by Villader to get under it, but could have maintained possession of it a little bit better now. Connor Donovan is a player for San Antonio, goes down. 2 minutes of stoppage time, as we have 15 seconds till that 2 minutes gets started. And that was Dillon who was down, but didn't stop the play, and now he's trying to make a run on the ball as Vidiello kicks it off to Lee Desmond. Luis Felipe, you could tell he was looking for Villader there, and that'll be a booking for Felipe as he takes out Maloney, who's slow to get up. Luis Felipe trying to plead his case with Radchuk, but Radchuk not hearing it. Here's a replay.
Yeah, poor touch by Luis Felipe, just stuck under his feet, and it's not typically a yellow card. There's not too much in there, but he's already given out a few, so feels a little obligated to give one out to a Republic player. One last chance here for San Antonio. They'd love to get something from this.
Abu with the free kick. Everyone lined up on the 18-yard line. Abu sends it in, and Vidiello quickly catches it, and maybe Matt LaGrassa hoping for a quick counterattack. His pass to Martinez a little slow. Martinez overran it, and now Sacramento hoping this doesn't turn disastrous. It'll be a throw-in for Sacramento, and this might be another booking. There it is, as San Antonio in frustration just kicked the ball away, trying to delay the game again, it seemed. That is Deshane Beckford who gets the booking. 3 yellow cards for San Antonio in this first half. Only one for Sacramento. It came just moments ago with Luis Felipe. And that'll do it. We don't even hit the full 2 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. Sacramento is up 1-0 thanks to a Douglas Martinez goal in the 37th minute. Here from Hart Health Park, the top team in the Western Conference. San Antonio is down, with Sacramento trying to stay perfect at home, going into the break with a 1-0 lead.
So you're out for a drink. Before that drink turns to drinks, make a plan to get home safe. Just call a friend, a cab, or get a ride share. Whatever you do, don't let drunk drive. Go safely, California.
How do you build a community that thrives? By staying active, by working and playing together, and by building strong bones and bodies with food that's simple, local, and fresh. Crystal Creamery has proudly supported Central Valley athletes and athletic programs since 2012. Because when you nourish a community, the community thrives. Crystal Creamery, simple, local, fresh.
Esta es la mirada de una niña con grandes sueños, pero una última esperanza. Una niña cuyos órganos fallaban a medida que ella crecía. Una niña que finalmente descubrió su foco cuando encontró su especialista. UC Davis Health, Desde lo extraordinario hasta lo rutinario, estamos descubriendo la buena salud y cambiando vidas aquí mismo en Sacramento. UC Davis Health, descubriendo la buena salud.
So you're out for a drink. Before that drink turns to drinks, make a plan to get home safe. Just call a friend, a cab, or get a rideshare. Whatever you do, don't let drunk drive. Go safely, California.
Welcome back to Heart Health Park, where Sacramento has a 1-0 lead over San Antonio at halftime, presented by Modelo. Tonight's match kicks off Pride celebrations in June, and in partnership with the Sacramento LGBT Center, Republic FC begins the celebration tonight. Take a look.
Pride is a very special time for our community. There are a lot of communities who don't have the privilege of being in a space where there's a lot of affirming organizations, a lot of affirming businesses, and a lot of affirming people. So this month, we're going to celebrate all of that. We celebrate it with a lot of activations for communities and organizations like the Sac Republic. In addition, we have Sacramento Pride. This is our annual festival. And so it's an opportunity to get back together for those of us who so desperately want to be back together and to share in the joy and celebration of what it means to be out, what it means to be queer and trans, and what it means to be in an affirming environment like Sacramento.
My name is Shar Ramos, DJ Lady Shar. I am the DJ for Sac Republic FC. I've been DJing for the Sac Republic FC for 2 years now, and I love it. To me, Pride celebrations just mean being yourself and being able to express yourself unapologetically. I feel that at the FC games, I'm able to do that behind the turntables every single night. The club is so awesome as far as, messaging back and being very responsive. If I need anything, really, they have it for me. No questions asked. I feel heard. It's just a great situation altogether. I love being a part of the team.
This is a marginalized group that deserves to have their say, deserves to have equal opportunities, equal everything, equal equals equal, equal isn't less than. And it's important that every group that is marginalized deserves a voice and a platform to speak from and to be heard. But I think it's a great cause to bring awareness to groups that have been discriminated against, especially in the LGBTQ community. I think it's important that we bring awareness and we play for something bigger than us at times. And this is a part of that. And it's important that this platform is used to promote the most good. And playing for Pride is something that I value and I've been doing now for the last couple seasons. And I think it's something that I'm going to continue to go forward and do because there's still a long way to go.
In the making, a dream start for City.
Maxi Rodriguez, what a stop by Steinwasser.
And it's into the back of the net. El Paso
for a corner and a 10. What a goal. Are you watching Football Americas?
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Welcome back to Heart Health Park. It is halftime presented by Modelo as Sacramento right now is up 1-0 at the break thanks to a 37-minute goal from Douglas Martinez. Looking around the USL, of course, the league is celebrating Pride Month this June. For more information, check out uslsoccer.com/foreverproud. Internationally, 41 players across USL Championship and League One and League Two from 17 countries are playing in the FIFA international window. And how about this? New Mexico United 3-0-2 in May with wins over Phoenix Rising FC and Indy 11, a near perfect month for them. Now let's take a look at the standings. As we told you at the top of the broadcast, San Antonio tied with Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC with 27 points. San Antonio is atop the USL standings right now, but right now it's Sacramento that has a 1-0 lead on one of the best teams in the country as they are 10th overall in the Western Conference.
Yeah, it'll be good for Republic if they can add 3 more points tonight, and it's going to be an interesting second half though. San Antonio, they don't tie many games, 0 this year, so you see the upcoming schedule here, USL on ESPN, Monterey Bay against San Antonio FC. Be a good one.
San Antonio, a popular one on the USL on ESPN, a couple of matches.
Yeah. They also have Hartford Athletic, Louisville City, Detroit City FC, El Paso Locomotive. They've really picked it up as of late, so some good matches coming up on the USL on ESPN.
Now, in a more somber note, this past weekend, Sacramento lost one of its brightest stars. Our club and community was devastated with the news of Randy Brink's passing. Randy was not only a staple of Republic FC matches as our senior director of the pitch, but of our city. He exemplified the indomitable spirit every day. Every person who met Randy not only knew his name, but knew his heart with his friendly hello, his smile, and his love for people. Randy always had a key to the city and was prevalent at all Sacramento sporting events, from Republic FC matches to the Kings and River Cats games. His impact was felt by all in every place that he stepped into, whether at the stadium or in the team office. He was always spreading cheer and living life to the fullest. After 2 years of being unable to join the club on match days, Randy returned triumphantly to serve as our captain of the match in March and to make sure that the pitch was in good care. We share our deepest condolences with Randy's family, the countless friends who loved Randy, and the communities that he was a part of. Thank you, Randy, for showing us what indomitable can mean every day. We love you, Randy. You will forever be missed.
This is the look of a boy who had no hope of walking. A boy who had his spine rebuilt before he was born. A boy who now stays on his feet and keeps mom on her toes. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
Esta es la mirada de una niña con grandes sueños, pero una última esperanza. Una niña cuyos órganos fallaban a medida que ella crecía. Una niña que finalmente descubrió su foco cuando encontró su especialista. UC Davis Health. Desde lo extraordinario hasta lo rutinario, estamos descubriendo la buena salud y cambiando vidas aquí mismo en Sacramento. UC Davis Health. Descubriendo la buena salud.
This is the look of a woman who fought cancer for years with no answers. A woman who bravely championed her own health and found a doctor who'd do the same. A woman whose ending was rewritten when she found remission. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
After 2 years of being unable to join the club on match days, Randy returned triumphant to serve as captain of the match in March. Big shirt. Share our deepest condolences. Randy's fan, countless friends who love him. And good music is one part. Thank you, Randy, for showing us what dominant you do every day. We love you, Randy. We will be forever.
Welcome back to Heart Health Park. It is halftime presented by Modelo. Sacramento has a 1-0 lead on San Antonio FC. So let's show you how we got to this point. Some highlights from the first half. San Antonio had a nice look early on in the 12th minute, but not sure if Danny Vitiello got a hand on it or not, but here we see Gigi Traore with that cross.
Yeah, a good ball across the face, and Vitiello, maybe fortunate he doesn't touch it. 36th minute, we spoke about getting Rodrigo Lopez into the play, and he strikes this really well. Far knocks it up for a corner kick, which
turned into
the
goal for Sacramento in the 37th minute. He played it short to Keko. Keko sent it in, and none other than the birthday boy, Douglas Martinez, with the header to find the back of the net.
Great finish by Douglas Martinez. That'll do his confidence wonders.
So Sacramento with a 1-0 lead. We'll look at the breakdown, of course. 1-0. But San Antonio with the advantage with shots, but they haven't been on target. Sacramento's got 2 of those to none for San Antonio.
I wonder if they counted that one that went out for a throw-in.
Yeah.
Bernardo
took a hard right turn.
Yeah, once again, Sacramento's playing against a good team, and I don't remember any really good opportunities for San Antonio. So that's, since they've switched to 3 at the back, that's been a theme. They don't give away many opportunities. They have to keep it tight in this second half.
And we see there 3 yellow cards for San Antonio, 1 for Sacramento. No red cards, but that could well change here in the second half. No?
It will. It ain't staying at 3 yellow cards and 1.
It'll get physical as we get set for the second half here. Sacramento has a 1-0 lead. And we've got a substitution as David Loera comes into the match for Deshane Beckford. And that's the only change we have so far at halftime. David Loera out of NC State. He's got 2 goals so far on the year for San Antonio as we get this second half started. So again, Loera in for Deshane Beckford for San Antonio. Otherwise, these rosters stay the same for the second half. David, fun to say.
David, yes. David, I would have pronounced it David, but yes, David, he's a good player. He's going to want the ball at his feet. He's the kind of player who's going to play off of Justin Dillon and off Collier up top. Those balls dropping down, you've got to keep an eye on him. He's very crafty. And you see Mitchell Tainter right there trying to get the ball in his feet.
As we look at them on the field, you have Loera there with the header, trying to battle for it. He doesn't have the same size that someone like Dillon might have, but he certainly looks like he's got a strong base.
Yeah, good stature. You see Keko trying to make that run in behind there. Republic will take that, throw in further up the field.
Jack Gurr with the throw in for Sacramento. Looking for Keko. Keko back to Gurr. Gurr with the cross into the box, but Jordan Farr is able to corral it. He rolls it off to Abu, and Abu will try and make something happen for San Antonio. Dan Casey clears it out. Emradchuk's whistle on Keko with that little run-in with Tainter. So Abu now with the free kick from around midfield. Early on in this second half match with Sacramento up 1-0 on San Antonio. Abu into the box, A great opportunity for San Antonio. They're wanting a handball, but LaGrassa is able to clear it out. No whistle from Radchuk, so we play on. Dangerous moment there for Sacramento. And now Sacramento on the attack. Luis Felipe looking to Lopez. Douglas Martinez looking for his second goal, but sends it wide right, doesn't get the right angle on that one. And you can see the disappointment in his face right there. He knows he missed out on a golden opportunity.
Yeah, it was a glorious opportunity for Douglas Martinez. Once again, Luis Felipe winning the ball in the midfield. And if anything, this ball from Roro, it's a perfect ball. There's no excuses right there. Douglas Martinez has to test the goalkeeper. And that's where San Antonio's going to throw some bodies forward here in the second half. They'll look to get back into this game, so Republic has to be a lot more ruthless in those attacks as offside gets called here.
Offside's on Loera. On early again. He's got 2 goals so far this season, trying to provide a little bit of an offensive spark. Mark Briggs urging his team to do what he wants them to do.
Yeah, that is exactly. As a coach, sometimes it's like, just do what I tell you. But we saw that last set piece for San Antonio, and that's where the Republic have got to stay alert. Mitchell Tainter got round the back, and it's the first time we've seen someone get free on a set piece for San Antonio, and that's just how quickly things can change.
Dangerous moments for Sacramento, but able to avoid it. You mentioned since Sacramento went with the 3-back look, they've been doing fantastic on defense. They've had 3 shutouts, 3 clean sheets in the past 4 matches, and they've got one going right now early on in the second half. Rodrigo Lopez in the corner, into the box, and Farr has to play it out, but it'll instead be a goal kick for him. Lopez trying to plead his case with the referee, still trying to say he touched it.
Yeah, I think the linesman's trying to say the ball went out and then came back in, but I think Roro has a case for getting a corner there.
Lopez looking for Gurr. Keko now intercepts the pass from San Antonio, and bodies are on the floor. Keko having to back off at Radchuk's urging. So San Antonio with a free kick. Abu with it now. Over to Traore. Kamiri dribbling, passes it out wide. This one going back and forth as LaGrassa just kicks it away. And we've got a player for San Antonio down near midfield. Radchuk walking over now to check on him. Can't quite tell who it is.
It looks like Kamiri's down on the ground here. Might need a little treatment.
Yasir Kamiri. Looks like he might be cramping up.
51. I'd hope he's not cramping up at the 51st minute, Chris.
With this weather, certainly.
Fitness levels, if it is the case, I think he took a knock right there.
Yeah.
I mean, big boy. You look at him right next to Keko.
That's why I talk about sports, and I'm not a doctor or a trainer.
I've had pretty much every injury you can imagine, so I know enough about these knocks. I've had enough cramps as well in games.
From here on out, I'll defer to you. Vidiello scoops it up as that ball quickly went into the box for San Antonio. Lee Desmond off to Keko. Keko swarmed by San Antonio players. It was a 3-on-1 situation, and he gets the whistle. San Antonio not happy with that as we take another look at it. Citizens Business Bank replay.
Yeah, good thing you got that foul there, Keko. PC was breaking away.
Fabian Garcia was most upset with that whistle. Vitiello comes out to take the free kick, and he sends it away.
Again, there's no real point in just kicking that long to Keko. He's likely not going to win it as that second ball comes. This is where Sacramento maybe has to try and keep the ball. We saw last week against Oakland, going into the second half with a 1-0 lead, sat back a little bit, invited too much pressure, and penalty kick got them back in the game. Sacramento goes home with a tie. So keep going forward, keep possessing the ball, looking for those opportunities. If you sit back against a team like San Antonio, they will find a way to put the ball in the back of the net.
And that was that match against Oakland, something that Mark Briggs was really upset about. He was happy with how well they played in the first half, but he really feels like his squad let 3 points get away as San Antonio tries to get into the box, the cross, and Vitiello has to come out and punch it away. And now Keko trying to battle for the ball, but San Antonio gets it. It's PC with it now, drops it back, but San Antonio still on the attack. That touch a bit ambitious, so it'll be a goal kick for Vitiello. But going back to that Oakland match, Briggs really felt like they let a couple of points slip away, coming away with just a 1-1 draw on that one. The Republic FC mobile app is your home on match day with updated features including easier navigation, in-app entertainment, and live stats, bringing all the match day excitement right to the palm of your hand. Download now on the App Store or Google Play Store. Farr trying to kick it away, but instead it's kind of a sky-high shot that Roro just kind of taps.
Didn't go too far.
No, it did not. San Antonio with a threat now in the box, but Jack Gurr able to send it away to the crowd's pleasure.
I see Keko making that run in behind, but once again, Sacramento just unable to keep possession of that ball. And just by sending it long, San Antonio, once again, you're just giving the ball back to them and inviting that pressure on you.
Matt LaGrossa intercepts it. Tainter was looking for Loera. Douglas Martinez was excited about something but the whistle, and Mark Briggs is not happy, feeling that stopped a potential run. Abu pleading his case for that whistle, but Sacramento probably feels like that was to the benefit of San Antonio. Now it looks like the ball's going to be going the other way. You see Martinez, or Lopez there rather, just kind of beside himself.
Douglas Martinez he gets underneath the ball, holds his ground, doesn't push into him, and that's why you see Mark Briggs was upset. Martinez was upset. You know, he stood his ground.
As that ball from San Antonio went long and sets up another goal kick. Connor Donovan was there holding off San Antonio. So Dan Casey to Lopez, back to Casey. Casey trying to go on a bit of a run. Keko with a nice touch, but quickly intercepted. Gurr not there where Lopez thought he would be, and Casey's tackle sends Abu to the ground. Rather, excuse me, no. That's Traore, not Abu. As Tainter comes to check on him. A high five with his former teammate in Lopez. We take another look at it, the Citizens Business Bank replay.
Great challenge by Dan Casey, and as part of the game, you get the ball, and he very much did, and get a little bit of the man as well. Let him know he's right there. He's always up for a battle. As I mentioned earlier, he will not back away from anything, Dan Casey.
Some of the physicality that we were expecting all match, we're certainly seeing it. But here comes Loera. Going toward the sideline, obviously looking to cross it in, but Jack Gurr and Rodrigo Lopez sends it out of bounds, so Loera with the throw in. Traore. A 1-on-2 situation. Still in control. And Lopez comes up with it. LaGrossa let that get away, and here comes a shot from San Antonio. Another shot. Elliot Collier trying to gets something off his own rebound. Traore kicks it, and it sends it into the Tower Bridge Battalion. As we take another look at this, as it sets up a corner kick for San Antonio.
Yeah, Matt LaGrassa just kind of lost out on it there, and Dan Casey making himself big. He just spreads his body and doesn't let that ball go past him, and then ends up, he's the one who deflects that ball out for a corner kick also.
Casey all over the place on defense on that one. Vitiello certainly appreciative of it, as San Antonio with the corner kick sends it in, and Vitiello goes down as he catches that one and diffuses the threat as Heart Health Park lights up for a moment.
Danny Vitiello's done really well tonight at coming and just claiming those balls. What a ball that is for Keko, by Keko for Roro. But Vitiello, he's been very commanding of his box, coming, grabbing that ball, and that's what you want as a defender. Your goalie just coming, securing that ball.
Coming into the season, you figured it was Carlos Saldana's job as keeper for Sacramento, but Vitiello is clearly beating him out and taking control of it. This is his 12th start as Keko tries to wrangle that ball. And we have a whistle with Matt LaGrassa, and I believe that is Traore.
Traore again.
Down on the ground. LaGrassa's looking at Radchuk saying, come on, man, give me something.
You just see as both of them kind of get tangled up. LaGrassa goes to the ground, and it's Traore kind of steps on him. I don't think there's any malice there, but he'll have some stud marks on his rib cage tomorrow, Matt LaGrassa.
Yeah, I can't imagine
I've
that
had that one
good.
as well. No, yeah, it doesn't.
Dr. Moffat.
Yeah, that's me.
Sacramento trying to make something happen. Keko couldn't quite corral it. And they're going to say this one is out on Loera, so Jack Gurr with the throw-in. Luis Felipe coming up, but Gurr looking for Martinez. Let's do it all again. Gurr throws it in, this time to Felipe. Little give and go, but ends up with San Antonio, and they'll have the throw in now. LaGrassa to Desmond, and Desmond's got to run. Desmond coming down the far side. Lopez crosses in front of him, passes it off to Lopez. Lopez sends it back, and he has it yet again with the cross, and that's a little heavy, and it'll be a goal kick for Farr.
Yeah, a little too much on that by Roro, but good patient play once again. For the first time we've really seen in the second half, they've had possession of the ball and moved it around a little bit.
Wednesday night's historic win over San Jose Earthquakes pushes Republic FC into the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open Cup for the first time in team history. The Indomitable Club remains the lone USL Championship club in the competition and will look to face MLS side LA Galaxy on Tuesday, June 21st at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. For more information, visit sacrepublicfc.com. Keko with a nice move, and he's got Martinez running alongside him. Keko with the cross, looking for Lopez. Lopez to Felipe! And Farr slides out and gets it. And Farr is incensed with the line judge, calling for an offside, but a fantastic opportunity for Sacramento that Farr was able to defuse. We take another look at it.
I'm not sure what Farr was looking for there, but great ball. And just what an idea by Roro playing that ball ahead. There's Luis Felipe would have been onside.
And Farr is still arguing his case, this time with Radchuk, as you see it right there. And now the fans here at Heart Health Park are calling for a yellow card. Seems a bit aggressive, but they're fanatics for a reason.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what Farr's getting worked up about. I don't know if he maybe felt Luis Felipe was offside. Doesn't matter anyway, you get the ball in his hands, but there was no offsides in there.
Rodrigo Lopez now, as we have a substitution. Nicky Hernandez for San Antonio coming on and plays for Gigi Traore. Hernandez from the Dallas area, played his college ball at SMU. He's on loan from FC Dallas right now. He's earned one spot as he comes in now on the USL Team of the Week. He has 1 goal so far this year. Still no substitutes for Sacramento, though. Mark Briggs happy with the performance from his side so far. Up 1-0 on San Antonio, as San Antonio's now made 2 substitutes in this match as we are in the 64th minute. And San Antonio now trying to make something happen. Maloney looking for Hernandez. Hernandez now trying to fight his way into the box. He goes down, but no whistle. Instead, it'll be a goal kick for Vidiello.
Well done, Lee Desmond. Good recovery by him. And he's totally right. Nicky Hernandez, throws his body to the ground and having a little word with him.
And this is some of what we were talking about, where San Antonio will try and get in your head, maybe some extra chirping.
It's good play by Hernandez, but there's no need for that. I mean, the referees have a hard enough job, and throwing your body down to the ground like that's a little bit embarrassing, but each to their own. He's a Scotsman, and Lee Desmond is an Irishman. We don't really go for that.
Not how you do it back home.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
You saw Matt LaGrossa at the bottom of the screen on that replay. He was fired up about that dive as well.
Yeah, and when it's so clear like that, it is disappointing to see that it's still part of the game. I mean, referees honestly should just be straight away give him a yellow card, and you will wipe it out. But you see it at the top levels as well, as Jack Gurd drives down that right-hand side.
The cross, looking for someone. Martinez wasn't there. That touch a little heavy, but Lopez gets in front of the ball, but Sacramento can't take advantage of it.
Great run and ball by Jack Gurd. Just no one in the box. Douglas Martinez has to try and find a way to get in the middle of the field right there. Nice little touch by Hernandez around the corner.
A tough collision there, but no whistle, play on. And an offsides on San Antonio. We're in the 66th minute, and maybe the first 10 minutes it felt like Sacramento rather lost some of the momentum, but it feels like they're getting it back a little bit more so now.
There's definitely shifting a little bit here. Mark Briggs will be happy just the way that they're playing it here. Again, moving that ball around, waiting for the opportunity to come.
Coming in hot, the new home collection gear is here. Shop vintage pennants, socks, scarves, and all the latest cream and red threads. Head over to the team store or visit shop.sacrepublicfc.com to grab these items today. Connor Donovan to Kecko. Kecko reverses field. He's on a run. Jack Gurr on the outside of the box. Now he's in. The cross, but ooh. Off the rebound, the deflection, Gurr tried to sneak it inside the near post, but instead finds the net on the wrong side.
I like what Jack Gurr's tried right there, and he did a good job recycling his run and dropping back wide. As this ball comes to him, he looks to just try and catch the goalie off guard, slicing it with the outside of his right foot.
As we said just a moment ago, it feels like Sacramento's got the momentum now as Loera with a hard tackle on Gurr. Gurr's grabbing his head, but trying to get a card out of Radchuk on Loera. Radchuk won't have it as Gurr stays down, rubbing the back of his head. Let's take another look at this one, a Citizens Business Bank replay.
Just as Loera goes down again, I don't think there's any malice in it. Just when he goes down, I think he just clips Jack Gurr right in the top of the head there. Jack Gurr will be fine. He'll get back up.
That face, though, you saw the pain in his eyes.
Oh, yeah, it hurts. I tell you, had that before.
Dr. Moffitt. Sacramento trying to take advantage of this momentum that it appears to have. Matt LaGrossa to Martinez. Maybe trying for a give and go, but doesn't quite work out as Connor Donovan with the header. And we have a man down for San Antonio. That's Elliot Collier. A whistle from Radchuk as Collier stays down, and Donovan, he can't believe it. He's not buying it. We take another look at this one, see what that whistle was all about.
Donovan and Collier, obviously, they've been battling all night, and I think just maybe the elbow of Connor Donovan catches Collier.
That free kick goes all the way to Vidiello. Neutralizes the threat quickly, though. And he'll throw it in to Lee Desmond. As Sacramento will try and take advantage of this possession. Luis Felipe to Rodrigo Lopez. You've got Jack Gurr running down the near sideline. Dan Casey sends it ahead to Gurr, but Gurr can't control it, goes out of bounds, and here's San Antonio with the throw-in. Nice gather from Lopez, sends it back to Felipe. Felipe to Villader. Villader looking for Martinez. Not sure if he was able to get a foot on it, get that deflection into the back of the net, but looks like it'll set up a corner kick for Sacramento.
Good play by Dami Villader. As that ball makes its way out to him, he gets it out of his feet, and he puts Garcia in a tricky spot. Garcia forced to put that out for a corner kick. Another opportunity. Sacramento won't forget how they got the goal in the first half.
Rodrigo Lopez there with the corner kick. Arm is up, and he sends it in. Oh, you saw Connor Donovan there looking for the header, but it comes out to Gurr. Gurr with the big kick, but sends it wide left. The new Flex Pack offers ultimate flexibility, giving you the power to choose the matches you want to see. Packages start at $150 for 8 tickets that can be used for any regular season home match. Head to sacrepublicfc.com/tickets to build yours today. That ball from Villader kind of to no one, but Gurr gets it. Looking for Keko on a run, but intercepted by Tainter. And now we have Abu. LaGrossa kicks it out. And now it's with Lopez. Roro to Keko. Keko ahead to Martinez. Martinez is wide. He's got Villader at the top of the box. He sends it to him. Villader with a left-footed strike. Far, deflects it, and it goes out of bounds, so it sets up another corner kick for Sacramento. You're really feeling them put on the pressure right now, playing on that front foot.
Oh, what a great effort by Dami Villader. Once again, he loves that left foot of his and just shifts it there, and Far gets a little unorthodox how he approaches that one, and it almost slides under his body, but great hit by Dami Villader.
The Citizens Business Bank replay, you see that strike as Rodrigo Lopez keeps it short on the corner kick to Keko. Keko sends it in with his right foot, but it's heavy. LaGrossa is there on the other side of the box, kicks it out to Villader. The cross into the box. And Sacramento can't take advantage, and instead we're going to have a booking for Lopez as we get set for another substitution here for San Antonio coming up in a moment. Jordy Delem will be coming on as we take a look at this play that got Roro a yellow card. That'll get you.
Yeah, I knew exactly what he was doing right there. He was not going to catch him. So anyway you foul him, it's going to be a yellow card. May as well make sure you do take him down.
So we've got Jordi Delem coming in for Mohamed Abu, as Delem is on the sidelines waiting to come in. Abu with the pass to Collier. Abu has it now, looking for PC. PC with a cross, and Vidiello lands on top of it. And he will take his time, letting his offense get set. Loera. Gurr cuts him off. The pass ahead to Lopez. Lopez has a couple of guys, including Martinez. The shot off of Farr. Martinez was trying to take advantage of the rebound, but Farr lands on top of it and throws it out. And another threat from Sacramento that San Antonio is able to hold off. That ball goes out of bounds, and we've got some substitutions now. As we told you, Jordi Delem coming on for Mohamed Abu. And now a word from our sponsor at the Office of Traffic Safety.
So you're out for a drink. Before that drink turns to drinks, make a plan to get home safe. Just call a friend, a cab, or get a ride share. Whatever you do, don't let drunk drive. Go safely, California.
So again, as we were telling you, a couple of substitutions. Jordi Delem comes on for San Antonio in place of Mohamed Abu. Delem spent 5 years at the MLS level with Seattle. Coming in off the bench for San Antonio.
Republic getting a few ready for themselves as well. Look at the last 15-minute. Mark Briggs wants some fresh legs out there. Be a massive victory, massive 3 points if Republic can hold on to this here.
Again, San Antonio, top of the table in the Western Conference, 27 points, tied with Colorado Springs for the most in the USL. Only 2 losses on the year for SAFC. Their only 2 losses, both coming to Phoenix Rising, and both of them shutouts. We've got a hard tackle that the fans here at Heart Health Park are not too happy with. You see Mark Briggs voicing his displeasure.
San Antonio's going to throw everything at this last 15. They want to keep going. They have an opportunity tonight to get something from this game. They'll retake that top spot in the West. Switchbacks getting a victory earlier, tying them up.
So we got a free kick from Garcia here for San Antonio. He sends it in. Sacramento is able to defend it. And now Keko back to Jack Gurr. Gurr ahead to Douglas Martinez. As Martinez trying to plead his case. But he gets the ball, comes straight to him. Rodrigo Lopez with the cross into the box, but defended by San Antonio. And Maloney sends it ahead, but Dillon whistled offsides. As we mentioned earlier, a couple of subs getting ready for Sacramento. Mark Briggs coaching them up. Some final tactical advice. And it looks like we're going to have our substitution now. One of them will be Emil Cuello, plenty familiar with San Antonio. He played for SAFC back in 2021. Luther Archimed will be the other man coming on for Sacramento as Luis Felipe kicks it out to Gurr. Gurr with a run now down the near line. The cross into the box looking for Villader. Villader ahead to Kecko. Kecko sends it into the 6. And that'll result in a throw-in for San Antonio as we get a whistle for the substitution. So Cuello is coming on for Matt LaGrassa. His day is done. And Archimed is coming on for Kecko. So the hometown kid, Matt LaGrassa, out of Pleasant Grove High School, coming out, as will Kecko, the Spaniard. On comes Archimed as well now.
Good shift by LaGrassa and Kecko as well. That last ball Kecko put in right across the face of goal. Somebody has to get on the end of that. There's been a few of those balls. Felipe doing another one here.
Cuello trying to make his presence felt.
There's been a few balls like that right across the goal and just no one there at the end of it.
Cuello, he played his college ball at SMU. He was a 9th pick in the 2019 MLS Super Draft by the LA Galaxy. And again, he played for San Antonio FC in 2021. And Luther Archimed, the 22-year-old from Guadalupe, played in Syracuse in college, also taken in the MLS Super Draft in 2021. He was the 13th pick as we see a man down for Sacramento, but they play on. San Antonio trying to take advantage of the numbers before Radchuk blows his whistle, calling for the trainers.
Yeah, Dan Casey there looked like he got kicked in the face, and you can see why everyone's so upset. It's as that ball goes.
Yeah, that was.
Anytime you get kicked in the head, they're right there, and it's definitely a high boot by Dylan, but once again, I don't think there's any malice in there from him. But
Casey's checking for blood on his eye. Dan Casey's now up, but having to come off at Radchuk's direction. So he'll be off for a moment before play starts up again. Still trying to get everything sorted out as Radchuk now drops the ball and lets them play, and Casey comes on from out of touch, and Lopez trying to get something to happen. Emil Cuello, he goes down, and that'll be a free kick for Sacramento. Looks like it'll be Lopez that takes it, as that whistle looks like it was on PC. Rodrigo Lopez a little behind Gurr. Gurr looking for, or Casey rather, looking for Gurr, excuse me. They go down, and the line judge says that it'll be a goal kick.
Jack Gurr, what one engine he has. He's still going up and down that line. 80th minute. Looks a little disappointed not to get the foul there. This is where they'll probably have to connect those passes. Douglas Martinez just turned away. Lee Desmond tried to feed him, and San Antonio's
on the attack now. Oh, that's dangerous. Luis Felipe gets the whistle. That'll be a free kick for San Antonio from a little beyond the box. Let's take a look and see what Radchuk saw for the whistle, because Mark Briggs clearly doesn't agree as we have a Citizens Business Bank
Luis
replay.
Felipe just reaching his foot in behind. He's a little disappointed. He feels like he got some of the ball there, but either way, it's a free kick, and the man coming over here is Fabian Garcia.
You can tell by Sacramento's reaction, they know how dangerous this is. A free kick for San Antonio from a dangerous, dangerous spot. Danny Vitiello directing his guys. Emil Cuello trying to figure out where exactly he wants to line up, as you got the line of defense with Garcia just waiting for his opportunity to take this kick. Sacramento has a 1-0 lead. San Antonio trying to level it right here. Garcia wanted it all and sends it high. Not even a sweat from Vitiello. That was a bit of a misplay, it seems like, from Garcia.
Yeah, he's looking to get pace and power in that, but it's really tough to get that ball up and over the wall and drop it back in with the amount of pace you put on it. Thankfully for Vitiello, goes into the TBB behind there, into the fans. They love that. They know it's a big 3 points on the line here for the Republic. Roughly 10 minutes for stoppage time. Can the team see it out?
We're in the 85th minute as Sacramento's trying to mount an attack here. The Republic is holding on to a 1-0 lead on San Antonio. San Antonio in USL play has only been shut out twice, both by Phoenix Rising, a team that Sacramento beat in the US Open Cup. Arshamed goes down and gets the free kick. Garcia again in the middle of this one. And this is another dangerous spot. This time Sacramento is on the attack. They're the ones putting the threat on San Antonio.
Yeah, Luther Arshamed coming in. He's got fresh legs. He's big body. He's such a handful. And it's a great opportunity right here for Rodrigo Lopez. He might fancy having a crack on goal from here. He's had a few good shots tonight, just unable to get the ball past far.
So it looks like it'll be Cuello taking this free kick, either him or Lopez. Both are lined up behind the ball. As you get Villader coming out. Radchuk one last check of the ball, make sure it's in the right position.
Watch for the guys at the back post as well. You got Lee Desmond, match up against some smaller defenders.
Connor Donovan there as well. Cuello with the shot. He also wanted it all, looking for the upper 90, but Jordan Farr is there to stop it. But it quickly ends up at the feet of Lopez, and Lopez trying to make a run. It's a 1-on-2 situation. Things will kind of reset as we've got a substitution as we check out this replay for.
That was a really good hit. It was by Emil Cuello. Jordan Farr read it though, moved his feet, got into the right spot. Comfortable enough in the end, but good hit by Emil Cuello.
Ignacio Nacho Bailon coming on for PC. For San Antonio rather, as we have a couple of guys go down, and it looks like this will be a free kick from just outside the box for Sacramento. Martinez helped up by Connor Maloney as we take another look at the Citizens Business Bank replay at what exactly happened.
Douglas Martinez, and I think it was maybe Hernandez who was involved, or Bailon. I wasn't sure who it was, but once again, Rodrigo Lopez standing over this free kick. Can the Republic get a second goal? Might clinch it for them. There's a big space at the top of the box if anyone wants to go get a free shot. Maybe Dami Villader.
Dan Casey's running up, but looks like he's going to go in toward the 6, not hang out back. Radchuk with a whistle, wanting to make sure everything is to his liking.
How deep San Antonio is on this set piece, you'll just see it. I mean, almost every single player's in the 6-yard box. Roro's going to look to just put this right on top of Jordan Farr. All those bodies in the way.
Here's the kick from Lopez, and it's long. That'll be a free kick for Farr.
He'll be disappointed himself there, Roro. He knows that was a good opportunity to put that on frame, test the goalie.
But even with that missed opportunity, San Antonio certainly feeling plenty of pressure here in the final 2 minutes of regulation before stoppage time, and in a 1-0 hole here in Sacramento. San Antonio, as that ball goes out, and will be Sacramento's ball in these final 20 seconds. It'll be a nervy final 4 minutes for Sacramento, as we've got 4 minutes of stoppage time coming up. These extra minutes of stoppage time are brought to you by Rayleigh's Something Extra Rewards program. Earn points every time you shop. Sign up today at Rayleighs.com, as those 4 minutes start right now. Or in a minute.
Yeah, right now in a minute.
90 minutes, not 89. That'd be a weird time for soccer.
Yeah, that would be, but Vitiello eating a bit of that clock right now.
Earlier in the match, we saw San Antonio trying to delay things late in the first half. Maybe now Sacramento trying to do the same as it holds on to a 1-0 lead. But Luis Felipe trying to find Douglas Martinez to add a little insurance. A couple of bodies tangled up. Martinez not happy, and we're going to have a booking on San Antonio. We get set to take another look at this.
Yeah, it was Garcia. It got that one. I thought he got one in the first half. Must have been someone else, but you just see once again.
So here we see another yellow card.
It was his second, yeah. I should trust myself.
You know what's going on.
I do. I played enough, but yeah, that was his second. It almost looked like he was getting away with one there, Fabian Garcia.
As we still have Martinez down on the far line. Again, 4 minutes of stoppage time, and there you see it, the red card for Martinez, or for Garcia rather, excuse me, as he walks off. So that might ease some of the nerves for Sacramento in these final 4 minutes of stoppage time, as they're playing with a one-man advantage.
Yeah, that definitely helps. They're going to add a little bit more time here as well, with time it takes to put Douglas Martinez's nose back together.
In your medical experience, that takes some time, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. You got a lot of tape on there. See, it's been a great performance by the Republic. We knew coming into this game against San Antonio play very direct. Only once in their 11 games so far have they actually outpossessed the team, and that was a 3-0 loss against Phoenix. Surprisingly, they've the least amount of passes made in the league. They're not passing the ball a lot. They're going direct like we've seen tonight. And Sacramento's dealt with it really, really well. They've won a lot of those first balls, second balls, and you see that Martinez just getting that kick from Garcia, and maybe swings a little bit here.
Martinez
Douglas
with an elbow on Garcia, as Garcia was trying to hold him up. That was a Citizens Business Bank replay. But as we go into this third minute of stoppage time, as Martinez finally gets up off his feet, you certainly figure, as you mentioned, it'll be some more time added to stoppages. We're going to have another substitute for Sacramento here in stoppage time, Zico Lewis, who's also celebrating a birthday today, coming on. He'll come on in place of Martinez, who was just down for a good 2 minutes. As Lewis is making sure he's set and good to go. Martinez, he's off on the sidelines right now. As we resume play here at Heart Health Park, you have Loera trying to make a run. Looking for Dillon. Dillon with the cross at the box. Collier's header a little off the mark. Villader wasn't able to chase that one down before it went out. So here we have our substitution as Zico Lewis comes on for Douglas Martinez. Martinez appears to be seriously shaken up. He had that goal earlier in the match. The only time that either team has found the back of the net, that was in the 37th minute, but he's taken the long way back to the Sacramento bench.
Once again, Danny Vitiello coming up huge. What a great night for him. Hasn't had many saves to make, but he's come, he's gathered that ball a lot, and it takes so much pressure off your back line if you can do that as a goalkeeper. And if you're San Antonio, you're hoping this clock goes to 96, 97 minutes here, and they'll feel they can get one more opportunity possibly, but it hasn't been a great night for them.
No, it hasn't. Sacramento having plenty to do with that. As you mentioned, they're going to try and hope that this clock stays as low as possible. That whistle comes sooner rather than later, as we now hit that 94th minute of what was originally supposed to be just 4 minutes of stoppage time, but that Douglas Martinez injury certainly adding a couple of minutes, you would assume. But the faithful here at Heart Health Park, they're starting to sing, so they're certainly feeling good, but Sacramento doesn't want to let up just yet and have a heartbreak of a loss as Loera sends it ahead, but no one is there, and Vitiello lets it go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for him. Vitiello certainly taking his time, in no rush to send this ball back into play. There's the kick. Emil Cuello. As Sacramento tries to hold on these final seconds, maybe final minutes.
One last chance. Mitchell Tainter here. He's got the long throw, former Republic man.
And Radchuk with a whistle saying not quite yet. This might be the last gasp for San Antonio. There's the throw in. And there's the whistle.
That was a foul on Jack Gurr. The game's still going. A few fans thought that was the end, maybe yourself included, Chris. You're ready to get out of here.
There's the whistle for the foul on Gurr. I didn't get a chance to finish what I was saying.
I'm sure that whistle's going to blow here soon. These fans who've come out tonight will be delighted that looks like Republic will be going home with the 3 points.
As we now hit the 97th minute, Sacramento 7-0-2 coming into today at home here at Heart Health Park. Just seconds away from getting their 8th win at home. Of course, that includes wins in U.S. Open Cup play. Final seconds just ticking off the clock now. Sacramento anxiously awaiting a whistle. Loera. Nothing doing for San Antonio. And there's your whistle. It is official. Sacramento wins it 1-0 over San Antonio FC, thanks to a goal from Douglas Martinez in the 37th minute. Speaking of which, here is the man of the match, brought to you by Western Health Advantage. It will be Douglas Martinez, as he had to come out late in stoppage time, as he had that injury that drew a second yellow card on Fabian Garcia that sent him home to the locker rooms early with a red card. But Douglas Martinez, your Western Health Advantage man of the match.
Yeah, good for him getting back on the score sheet. I'll do his confidence wonders, and good shift from him as well. He worked so hard all night, and glad he got his reward with that goal in the first half, and which ended up being the winning goal.
That was his 4th goal of the year, and this was his first match back from that red card suspension. He missed that 1-1 draw against Oakland Roots, but he is your man of the match as Sacramento gets the 1-0 win over San Antonio thanks to his goal in the 37th minute. We've got a break, and then we'll be back here at Heart Health Park. Sacramento beats San Antonio FC 1-0.
So you're out for a drink. Before that drink turns to drinks, make a plan to get home safe. Just call a friend, a cab, or get a ride share. Whatever you do, don't let drunk drive. Go safely, California.
This is the look of a little girl with big dreams, but only one last hope. A girl whose organs were shutting down as she was growing up. A girl who finally found her spotlight when she found her specialist. UC Davis Health. From the extraordinary to the routine, we're discovering healthy and changing real people's lives right here in the Sacramento region. UC Davis Health. Discovering healthy.
So you're out for a drink. Before that drink turns to drinks, make a plan to get home safe. Just call a friend, a cab, or get a ride share. Whatever you do, don't let drunk drive. Go safely, California.
Welcome back to Heart Health Park, as you see the man of the match, Douglas Martinez, celebrating as he had the only goal, the game-winning goal for Sacramento in the 37th minute, as Sacramento comes away with the 1-0 win over the best in the West in San Antonio. Let's take a look at highlights from this entire match. In the 37th minute, here's what we were talking about. Off the corner kick, Keko sends it in, and Martinez is there with the header.
Great ball in by Keko. You felt like somebody was going to get something off a set piece, and it was the Republic, Douglas Martinez, doing what he does best, putting the ball in the back of the net. 58th minute. Danny Vitiello coming and gathering a lot of that tonight. We saw so much of that from him. And then in the 71st.
Here you have Sacramento on another run. Martinez trying to add to his total, looking for Villader, but Villader's shot saved by Farr, but another golden opportunity that would have made it 2-0. And then in the 74th minute,
Rodrigo Lopez, we saw a few of these. He connected really well with them. Just unfortunately a little bit too close to Jordan Farr as he parries that away. But Rural once again instrumental in everything the Republic did. Emil Cuello there, the lefty, he's not going to strike many better than that, but once again, Jordan Farr, right place, right time.
Cuello came on as a substitution late, but in the 90th minute, one last highlight is you see Martinez, maybe a low light for him, getting that knee to the face from Fabian Garcia that sent Garcia off with a second yellow, which gave him a red card. Some stats, the most important one there at the top, 1 goal for Sacramento to none for San Antonio, but how about that? 11 shots apiece, but shots on target really proving to be the difference.
Yeah, really, I don't remember too many opportunities for San Antonio, which is a great thing if you're Republic, the team top of the league in the West, comes here and they barely have any chances, and that's what they've been able to do as of late. Possess the ball well enough, and really big 3 points.
And we said at the break, at halftime, yellow cards and red cards, we figured those numbers would go up, and they certainly did. And now we look at what is ahead for Sacramento. This is all USL play, no US Open Cups at Detroit City FC on the 11th. That's a 4:30 kick. Then on the West Coast again, back home against LA Galaxy 2 on the 18th, and a week later, another Northern California derby, a new one against Monterey Bay FC. And then they open up July at Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. They came into the day with 27 points, tied with San Antonio for most in the USL, and then another Northern California derby against the Oakland Roots, this one here at Heart Health Park on July 9th.
Yeah, a big one missing from there is that game June 21st, Tuesday the 21st.
Against the LA Galaxy.
The LA Galaxy for a spot in the semifinals of the US Open Cup. So it's a tough schedule, having to go all the way out to Detroit. That's a long way, but keep picking up the points, and the Republic will find themselves in a good spot.
They've certainly got some momentum. They've got results rather, in their last 3 matches, as they get that win over San Jose, the draw against Oakland, and now a win over San Antonio. Again, Sacramento with a 1-0 win over San Antonio here at Heart Health Park, getting the 3 points over the Western Conference leaders. A huge goal from Douglas Martinez in the 37th minute, proving to be the difference. An exciting one here at Heart Health Park. For everyone, our producer Abe Aponte, for Adam Moffat, I'm Chris Tavares. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.
Copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.